Did you know that the legend of General Grievous in the EU did not end with his death on Utapau by Jedi Master Obi-Wan? While that version of Grievous did indeed meet its demise on that day, another version was made later in the timeline, and today we will be discussing what happened to General Grievous after Revenge of the Sith. During the time of the Galactic Empire, a cybernetic scientist was hired to create a droid the likes of which the galaxy had never seen before. The droid was supposed to be the most advanced one ever constructed and be an expert warrior and fighter. It was also supposed to be completely loyal and obedient. The project was deemed the NK project and the droid named Necrosis. Necrosis meaning the death of all or most of the cells in an organ or tissue due to disease, injury, or failure of blood supply. Within the depths of the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk, the scientist commissioned by the Empire to construct the droid labored hard and long. He worked on creating a droid mind capable of extremely difficult functions, but could not find a suitable body that could control such advanced mechanics. Eventually, the scientist enlisted the help of another, named Lorn. Lorn hired an assassin droid to retrieve 2 deactivated Magna Guards on Utapau he had heard about, in hopes that one of them could be used to house the brain of Necrosis. While on Utapau, the 2 scientists encountered a darkside prophet who informed them of a treasure far more valuable than the Magna Guards and a place where they could find a body suitable for the power their droid brain possessed. The prophet led them to a secret room that served as one of Emperor Palpatine's many secret storage locations. Inside, the prophet presented them the body of General Grievous. Overjoyed, the 2 then placed the droid brain inside the now deceased body of Grievous, bringing it back to life. Now with the project complete, the scientists named what was formerly General Grievous NK Necrosis. The 2 Magna Guards, now called N3s, were commissioned to guard the newly constructed droid and aid him in battle. The N3s then taught NK how to fight using an electrostaff, as Grievous had taught them prior. NK developed and learned quickly, mastering the weapon and being gifted a red dual-bladed lightsaber by his creators upon completion of his training. NK was given a dual-bladed weapon due to that being what he was primarily trained with, and was thus more effective at using it. The lightsaber was no ordinary one though. Within it contained the Bane's Heart Crystal, which was the same crystal that the powerful revolutionary Darth Bane gifted to his apprentice Darth Zana years ago to power her dual-bladed weapon. The brain and consciousness that was originally General Grievous was nearly gone, and although all memories of a past life had left NK, he maintained the savagery and skill the General displayed in combat. Along with the dual-bladed lightsaber, NK also used a special Utapauan blade and a modified version of Grievous's blaster rifle. NK also held the deed to Grievous's starfighter. The plan for NK was to give him to the Empire and for them to study him and to eventually use as a weapon for their own, although Lorn strongly disagreed with this, thinking they should use NK for themselves. Lorn had the plan of masquerading NK around as a survived General Grievous, taking control of the Kaleesh as they originally viewed Grievous as their chosen warrior and worshipped him. He planned to then use these gifts to take control of planets and become a conqueror of his own, shocking the galaxy that the Jedi had failed in killing Grievous, and gaining favor and power among the scum of the galaxy. NK had become a ferocious fighter and potential asset to the Empire and Lorn, but suddenly the state of the galaxy shifted dramatically. During this time, Luke Skywalker and the Rebellion successfully destroyed the first Death Star above Yavin, and all attention was shifted from outside projects to the destruction of the rebels on the Empire's behalf. The Empire then stopped a large amount of its spending, investing all its time and resources into the construction of yet another Death Star and pursuing and stomping out the Rebel Alliance. Because of this, the NK project was dropped, with the Empire no longer interested in any developments of the sort. Taking advantage of this momentary time of shock, Lorn stole NK and the N3s from their original creator and again fled to Kashyyyk. But Lorn quickly encountered a problem. Unable to find the power source for NK, he was unable to bring the droid to life and use him for his own sinister means. Lorn did, however, know that somewhere within the deep caves of Kashyyyk, the power source of the droid was hidden away, and he spent years attempting to find it. Sometime later, a group of bounty hunters arrived at Lorn's location and demanded NK. The bounty hunters revealed they had been sent by the original scientist to retrieve the droid and return it to its rightful creator. Lorn, through another droid he had modified, told the bounty hunters that if they found the power source for NK, they could have him. Seeing no other option, and seeing it was impossible to enter Lorn's home, the bounty hunters went out and searched for the power source. After many hours of searching, the bounty hunters eventually found the power source in the form of a crystal and were granted access into Lorn's home. Once inside, Lorn quickly activated NK and his bodyguards and ordered them to destroy the bounty hunters. Although NK fought hard, the bounty hunters had been given special means and weaponry by the scientists to defeat him, and after a grueling fight, they eventually succeeded in deactivating NK. Seeing the defeat of NK, Lorne fled away deeper into the caves, and the bounty hunters let him go. Instead of bringing NK and his bodyguards back to the scientists, the bounty hunters decided to break him apart and loot him and the other droids for parts. Bane's heart crystal was taken along with pieces of the bodyguards and NK himself. The bounty hunters then sold the items on the invisible market, with the mask of NK, formerly General Grievous, being purchased by Grand Admiral Thrawn himself, as he viewed it as a reminder of necessary savagery and a work of art. So that is what happened to General Grievous and his body after Revenge of the Sith. I think it's really interesting that in Legends, they decided to add more to the story, and this all really gets me wondering what other powerful and interesting things the Emperor has hidden away behind closed doors. Anyway, tell me how you feel about General Grievous being transformed into a new type of combat droid, and do you like it, or do you cite this as one of the times the EU simply went too far? Thanks so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.